Smallbound Sports getting set third period between the Fort Saskatchewan Rebels and the St. Albert Crew. Take a look back at that second period of play. Well, the Rebels came out firing, and the Crew responded right back. It's a 7-6 lead going into the final period, well, regulation period of one of these teams' seasons. Quick look back at that second period for Fort Saskatchewan. It was Eric George to start the scoring, and Zach Wildeboer with his second. Marcus Foyard on the power play. Caden Coleman transition, along with Christian Searson, the two D-men with back-to-back goals. And that's where we stand right now. 7-6 third period. Let's get this underway. Scrabble goes to the boards. Wong and Ang are down there. It'll be Royer who gets possession, but he's got Ang all over him. Ang almost forces a loose ball. It's back into Crew territory. Shortened shot clock for them to work with. Left side, Royer has the ball. Up top for Horlack. The quick give and go. Shot goes wide of the net. Knocked down by Searson. Rebels yet to grab the rebound. 5 on the shot clock. Searson's going to keep him to the outside. Shot gets blocked. And Fort Saskatchewan has possession. 19-15. Left to go in the third period. It'll be Dewar, George, Wildeboer, McCallion, and Fulliard off the bench first on out. Dewar towards the net. A little bit of a dive into the crease. Nice hop, got the shot off. Not sure why the ref wanted to call a crease violation there. Looked like he got it on net in time. Crew to set up. It's Joma on the left. Up top is Goche. 8 to shoot. Now a low one, Freeman ducks, and he's got it. Now a high stretch pass for Bray. He's got to pick it off the glass. Randy Bray in transition. Half of a fake, and he scares off Ganton. Right half wall, it's Wong for McCallion to Wildeboer. Over to Terrio. Terrio's up top, has a little bit of room. Over to McCallion. McCallion to shoot and score! Look at the flow! McCallion makes it 8-6 Rebels! Hammer it home, Josh McCallion. Fort Saskatchewan leads by 2. Eric George opens the scoring in the second period, and rookie counterpart Josh McCallion tinkles the twine to start the third with 18-11 left to play. Flink on the draw, and he gets it himself. Nothing to it for Noah Flake. Dewar with possession. Terrio and Wong with the assists. Schmidt bounces back after that one with a good save, but the Rebels have the rebound. Fodchuk hurting after that shot. Rebound goes wide. George has it. Couple of cross checks in the back of the head. Doesn't slow him down. Pass for Wildeboer. He fumbles with it. And here goes Jones in transition. Aaron Jones. Not going to go one-on-one with Fulliard, but he finds Nolski towards the net. And Freeman gets the better of him. Fulliard to Wildeboer, high shot. Try to get Schmidt off guard. Fulliard still has it. Couple of fakes walking around the crease up top for Dewar. Ball knocked out of his stick. Terrio on the boards. Loose ball, it's mayhem on the half wall. Fulliard takes a loose ball push. And he'll regain possession. Fresh 30 for the Rebels. New legs on the floor. Wildeboer over to Fulliard. George is up top. Play won't free up too much space. Shot bounces wide, and that's going to go straight into the Crude bench. The Rebels have had success on Schmidt going low. Something a little bit uncommon for a short goalie. But Fort Saskatchewan was able to solve them. They've only got 2 on them now. Low shot, it's behind Freeman. He's spinning around, and he somehow keeps it out. Now it's Freeman up to Collum. Eric George with it. Left side, the righty. Him and McCallion, one each. McCallion now looking for more. Pass for George in the middle, gets knocked down. George has it again. 6 on the shot clock. He'll control. A little bit of time. George tees it up. Shot goes wide. Got to get those on net if you even want a rebound. As Eric George will bounce this one back. Defense on the floor. 15:39 left to go in the third period. Shots are 39-27 in favor of Fort Saskatchewan. Nestor tees one up from the point, goes over the goal. Goche on the half wall. Up top, Nestor again. Big windup. Drops it. Gets it back himself on the half wall. One arms it in front. And a couple of good defensive plays as Nolsky dumped it in the corner. Folliard, George, Eng, Dewart, and McCallion are out there. Right side, Dewart has George towards the net. Stopped by Schmidt. Eng's got the rebound. Super Eng towards the net. Will grab that loose ball. Folliard's up top. Pass back for Eng. Cutting toward the net. Couple of fakes. Was looking to tuck it high. Short side. Didn't work. But Eng with it again. Drops for Folliard. Cutting toward the net. Looking to go high. Almost goes 5-hole. Schmidt's got to close the feet quick. And he keeps it out. Alex Sorokin. A sky pass now. Randy Bray was out quick on McKenna. Bounces it up top for Royer. Left side, Goche 10 to shoot. Cutting towards the net. Low bouncer. Goes wide and a penalty coming up here. Collum runs Royer from behind into the boards. And Fort Saskatchewan's taking a penalty with 14:01 left to go in the third period. Not a bad 50-50 pot. Sheesh, should have bought myself a ticket. Crude, double minor on the power play. Collins in the box for the next 4 minutes or less. Royer up top. Their power plays 1 for 1 this evening. Royer to Goche. Nestor's in the corner. Nolsky up top. Rebels got to put on a little bit of pressure. Now they're running. Nolsky over to Ness. Nestor's shot wide of that. They got to get something off. Now they'll give him a reset. Must have gone off of Freeman. Royer's up top to shoot, and Freeman gets over and makes a save. Now McGarva's got to get on his bike. Into Crude territory in less than 10 seconds. That's good to keep the shift going. Terrio up top, high shot. Almost caught Schmidt off guard. He got it high in the shoulder / head. Royer to steer the ship on the power play. Played a minute 15 of it. Royer's pass now. That's high, and that's going to go all the way back into Crude territory. They got 5 to get something done. Royer to tee one up, and it goes over the net. Dewar in his own zone. Crosses the red line. Gonna try kill off more of this. They got 20 seconds on the shot clock to work with. Dewar down low. Ref saying something to him. I'm not exactly sure what's going on. Now Dewar's up top. 5 for a shot. George gets run over in front of the net. No call. Didn't have the ball. Took a hard push. Ref didn't feel like calling it. Minute 40 left in the Crude power play. Royer up top for Nolsky. His shot gets blocked. McGarva put it in front. Rolls it for Wong. 8-6. Fort Saskatchewan leads the Crude. 11-18 to play in the third period. Wong's on the boards. Ethan Wong spinning out in front. Knocked over by Kosity. Fouillard on the boards. 2 to get a shot off. He'll just drop it and heads off. Couple of extra whacks from Sorokin and it'll both go change. .50 seconds left on this power play. Royer and Nolsky. A little give and go. Both shooters. Over to Gauthier. Back to Nolsky. He's robbed by Freeman. Coming through clutch. Jackson Freeman with his 25th of the evening. Over to Wilson, and here goes Ryan Wilson in transition. Pass for Wildeboer. Doesn't connect. Can eat this for a little bit longer, and Wildeboer to the net, scores! Hat-trick! Through those hats, Fort Saskatchewan. Zach Wildeboer makes them pay. It's 9-6. Now Beret gets taken out up top. Still has it. Takes a couple of extra whacks. Ryan Wilson, shorthanded, decides he wants to play in the rush. Works that ball up the floor, finds Wildeboer. And Wildeboer, Schmidt's arch nemesis, as up top. Jordan McQuaig with the response, and it's 9-7. The Rebels, well, it's not the first time they allowed a quick goal after scoring. Response isn't always there, and you got to keep the momentum going in the game of lacrosse. It's 9-7 with 9:43 left to go in regulation. Now Deward's got to break off the face-off. Jordan Deward towards it, and he bounces it off of Schmidt's foot. Wong with the rebound. Breaks an ankle on the boards. Ethan Wong, boy, he's shifty. Up top, Dewar to Fouillard. Wong has it. Pass for Ang. Ang, couple of fakes, a little shot. Defenseman tanked it, and it wouldn't float into the goal for him. Now on the boards, Horlock. Run over by Fouillard. Marcus Fouillard gives him a free seat. Dewar up top, a little bit of room. Decides to hold it and wait. Fouillard for McCallion. Tries to go low stick sign, and he bounces it wide. Menon cross the floor for Joma. One arm on his stick, and Terrio keeps him to the outside. No problem. Now Joma's pass sails down to Leduc, and it's wide of the bench. Now a penalty. Ref blows this one down. Oh, he's not going to call a penalty. It's going to be a water break for the goalies. Pardon me. 2 minutes for drinking water. Coming up next. Hey, thanks for tuning in. Cody Jansen with the call on 12 Ounce Sports. It's Game 3 of the North Division Finals. Winner of this one goes on to Provincials. Losers, well, they get to enjoy the rest of their summer and don't have to think about going to the Founders Cup. Provincials aren't out in Red Deer this year. Going to be an exciting one, as always. The best of the best in Junior B Tier 1 lacrosse and Junior A. No surprise, it's the two Calgary teams going toe-to-toe yet again. Well, Okotoks. Let's call them Calgary. It'll be the Raiders and Mounties. Best of 7 series. You gotta love seeing that. There's nothing like a best of 7 series in lacrosse. There just isn't. The NLL can't figure it out. Senior A, sure, Man Cup, you got that. There you go. For the most part, though. A best of 7 series is like nothing you'll ever see. Put it in lacrosse, one of the most physical games in the world, fastest game on 2 feet, and you got yourself something special. Tell me you wouldn't pay $5 a game, $35 to watch these two teams play 7 times? You're off your rocker if you wouldn't. Rebels and Crude, always a barn burner. 8:37 left to go in the third period. The garbage cans are going. And it'll be Eric George from his own zone. George is up top. Walks it out to the slot. Takes a little bit of a late push there. No call. Terrio with it in the corner. Over to McCalligan for Wildeboer. Wildeboer behind the back pass for Terrio. If that connects, you're sending it to Sports Center. North, left side, looking a little gassed. Slowly walks it. Pass over for Menon, and he'll start the offense. A little bit late, slow change. Royer's got 12 to work with. Pass up top for Gauthier. Over to Royer. Plenty of room. Shot gets blocked. Dewar steps in front of one. 2 to shoot. Now Royer's bounce shot goes wide. And Randy Bray has it in transition. Here goes Bray with Wilson 2-on-2. Wisely into the corner. Defense not going to get too close to him. He'll make you pay. He'll go straight to the net. Fulliard's up top. 7:30 to play in regulation. Fulliard over for Ang. Ang's got some room, and Schmidt with the left pad will make the save. Rebound grab by Ganton on the boards. Now it's Terrio, tries to step into Ganton, won't stop him. Peterson's the last man back. Ganton towards the net. Freeman, big save on the breakaway. Now it's Gauthier towards the net. Blows a tire as Peterson lays him out, and the bounce comes to Fulliard. Marcus Fulliard thought about playing in transition. Wisely pulls it out as well. Terrio right side up top for Wong. Ethan Wong, shot goes wide. Rebound for George. Tucks it off the back of Schmidt. It rolls down low. Shot clock reset. Fulliard has it. Fulliard spinning around Sorokin. No problem there for Marcus Fulliard. Wong to George. George is out in front. Looking to tuck it high again. But he misses Schmidt. Wildeboer's in the corner. Looks to spin off a hit. Has it on his backhand. Aaron pass. Crew defense has it. High pass now over for Aaron Jones. Fatigue starting to set in. The hot temperature in this place. Boy, this barn is actually burning at the JRC in Fort Saskatchewan. In the corner, Nestor. Pass up top. Rolls all the way down to the Crude territory as the shot clock's going to expire. A long rip over the goal, grabbed by Wilson. Ref will blow it down, wants a wipe of the floor. Have to assume the goalies are going to go for a drink again. Boy, Would love to have a thermostat in here. This baby is scorching at the JRC. Shots are 46-32 in favor of the Fort Saskatchewan Rebels on the scoreboard. They're up 9-7. We got 5:50 left to play in the regulation period. Played overtime yesterday. 10 minutes. The Crew top of 14-12 game one. Rebels win 8-7 at home. Pretty similar game. The Rebels come out firing. The Crew, they stick around. They're not going anywhere. Still getting a little bit of an extra floor wipe down there. Give everyone a little bit of time to catch their breath. It'll be Dewart, Ang, George, and McCallion on offense. Fouillard to start with the ball. Fouillard straight forward, and he's going to go right to the net. Marcus Fouillard taken down. Rebound bounces behind the net. Schmidt's going to grab it, and he'll hang on. Crude offense to set up. Nolski, left side. Finds a man on the boards on a big hit by Beret. Takes out his man. Loose ball pops to Freeman. And it's Wilson now. Wilson's got some room. He likes what he sees, and he rips it over the goal. The track meet continues. Here goes Jones. Jones will leave it for McKenna, the righty. Corner's got Joma with him. One goal for Joma this evening. Royer's got some room. Shot goes wide. Rebound. Not sure if that was blocked by McGarva or Freeman, but nonetheless, a great team effort. Peterson into Crude territory. 4:30 remains in the third period. George on the half wall over for Dewart. Dewart won't shoot. Up top for Fouillard. He'll rip that one wide. It's going to bounce all the way to Freeman. We'll let it roll in the corner and get set up. Another wipe of the floor. Called. I understand these wipes of the floor suck, and they really kind of slow down everything. But hey, what are you going to do? It's plus 77 in here. It's an actual barn burner, if I've ever seen one. Like I said, it feels like plus 36 outside today. Well, inside, it's definitely warmer than that. I see fans are breaking a sweat more than some players out there. Everyone's got their fans going. Couple of wet spots on the floor getting taken care of. No shortage in time, just after 9:50 local time here in Alberta, Fort Saskatchewan at the JRC. It's Cody Jansen with the call on 12-ounce Sports, your hope for Sports Talk Radio. Now they're trying to fan off the floor. That's a new method. I'll bet you $200 that does not work. Trainers will make their way to the respective benches. Now Schmidt wants a wipe in his crease. Team tells him to kick rocks, I think. Can't really read lips off the bench. He'll send Schmidt back. He wanted a crease wipe. Kind of feel bad for the guy there. He's got a wet spot right in front of the crease. Maybe they'll use that to their advantage. Current possession, Royers on the left. High pass, knocked down, right in the slot. Someone wipes out there. Might have been Flink, blows a tire. Royer to shoot, 5 seconds, and Freeman's got that save. And to surprise no one, we get another crease wipe. 3:37, this is playing like a basketball last minute. To say it's painful could be an understatement. Nerves at an all-time high. It's Game 3, North Division Finals. Winner moves on to provincials. Loser, well, they get to enjoy the rest of their summer in the pool drinking adult beverages. Let's take a quick look at the out-of-town scoreboard, why don't we? Major League Baseball action. The Oakland Athletics beat the Houston Astros 4-3 in 11 innings. The Marlins over the White Sox 5-1. Reds over Brewers 14-6. Kansas City over Atlanta 5-4. Boston over Tampa 5-4. The Mets beat the Padres 5-2. Rough road trip for them. Toronto breaks their 2-game losing skid with a 2-1 extra innings win over the Cleveland Indians. St. Louis is up 4-3 on the Pittsburgh Pirates. Washington hammers the Rockies 11-1. LA Angels are up on the Dodgers 1-0. Top of the sixth, it's the Texas Rangers up 6-2 on the Seattle Mariners. Chicago Cubs, well, the Cubbies struggling here in San Fran. They're down 4-3, top of the eighth. Baltimore's up 7-2 on Arizona. The Yankees are up 10-9 in a slugfest against Minnesota. And capping off, if you're still listening, the Phillies and Tigers are tied 2-2 in the bottom of, check this, the 14th inning. Yeah, they're playing all night in Detroit. Still not done. Might need to pour some Absorbol on the floor. Let them play. Maybe this will be the breaking point where the JRC decides to bring in some turf into this building, eh? Start the petition. Turf the JRC. Let's get it going. Looks like the ref is ready to play it. It'll be Ethan Wong from his own zone. Dan Marlowe doing a great job of cleaning up the floor. Except it's not good enough as they want another wipe. Quick update, Senior B playoffs, Game 3 in Airdrie. The Rocky View Knights are up with the Calgary Mounties 6-3 after the first period. The Mounties up 2-0 in that series. While the St. Albert Miners of, really kind of expected. Hammer the Beaumont Outlaws, sweep them in 3 straight. Might as well just send them to the President's Cup already. They are slowly getting a wipe here at the JRC. Taking a look back at this period, we had 3 goals to tell you about. It was Josh McCalligan to open the scoring. The 17-year-old rookie fired one past Schmidt, and then Zach Wildemore caps off the hat trick, short-handed. Another one for the Crew. Their one answer came from Jordan McQuaig, the 20-year-old. Able to beat Freeman, and now everyone's got to catch their breath. No excuses. 3:37, biggest game of the regular season. Pardon me, playoffs. And we're back underway. Ang, Aaron pass for Terry. This one's going to bounce on Schmidt. He did fumble it with the catch. Dangerous play. Luckily, he was on the right side of his net. Pushing it up the floor. Noah Jackson to control. High pass for Royer, and this one's going to bounce back. Is it going to find its way into the Crude bench just wide? I was almost feeling like a goal for the Rebels if that would have bounced in. Left side, Royer with the pick. Frees up some room. Shot by Horlak goes wide, and that's going to do it for the shot clock. Freeman's got it. The Crew trying to get Schmidt out of the net. They want Lysenko in there. Get the fast 10 to you if you got to pull him. Rebels, 1 goal. Looking to extend that lead, and boy, would something like that feel good. Dewart on the right, Fouillard's in the middle. Dewart up top. Pass over for Wildeboer. Loose ball scramble. It's down low, and now George snaps the lumber. He's got to go back to the bench. He broke that like a toothpick. Left side of the floor, Liam McKenna. Schmidt still in the net. Lysenko's in full gear. Looks like they're ready to get him out there. They won't. Nolski has it in the corner. Garrett Nolski spins and fires, and he's run over by Searson. And the hop by Flink. What a sequence. Noah Flink, after Christian Searson absolutely decks Nolski, has to hurdle him to get out. Crude parents visibly unhappy, and here goes Theriault to the net. Shot stopped, rebound for Raynol. Almost poked 3 by 1, and a Fouillard steps into him on the boards. Raynol still with it, 90 seconds left to play in the third period. 6-on-5, Schmidt's on the bench. Howrlich left side, he's got Royer with him, who will take that shot. I'd assume they still want that backdoor quick stick. Up top, McKenna. Down low, finds Goche. Goche to tee it up, and goes wide. Rebounds out in front. Freeman's got it. 30 seconds. They can send a stretch. Here goes Tyler Cole towards the net. T. Cole all alone to ice this one off. Send it home! Book your ticket to Red Deer. The Fort Saskatchewan Rebels have defeated the St. Albert Crude. Tyler Cole buries on the empty netter. And it's 10-7 Rebels. Jackson Freeman sends it up the floor, and Tyler Cole flies out there. Buries, that's the third D-man to score tonight. What a performance. Not over yet, 60 seconds. We all know anything can happen in lacrosse. But hey, I said book your ticket, so I guess I know what that means. Right side. And just like that, Nolski makes it 10-8. Don't go anywhere just yet. The St. Albert Crude padding the stats before this season comes to a close. It's 10-8. The Rebels need a face-off win more than ever now from Flink. 10-8 with 47 seconds left in regulation. Flink trying to push it forward. Rebels got to get back, and it's Royer with a break. And Freeman robs him on the breakaway. Nolski for Royer. Royer's shot stopped behind the net. A big hit. And the ref's going to call a penalty here now. Interference will be the call. At least someone wants to see overtime. And the Crude going to the power play for the fourth time this evening. It'll be Noah Flink in the box. 31 seconds left to kill. The tension, you could cut that with a knife in this place. You would not expect a 2-goal lead. You'd think it's more of a tie. Royer up top, down low for Nolski. Backdoor, quick stick goes wide. And here's Dewart in the corner. Dewart has it, and he calls a timeout wisely. McGarva, a couple extra whacks. After that, and Darren Bray and company. Well, let's give Jordan Dewart some credit there wisely. Forces a turnover, picks up a loose ball, and calls a timeout. Experienced smarts. Hey, you know all that pays off right now. And the Fort Saskatchewan Rebels a 10-8 lead. Just got to get the ball down into Crude territory and rag it. They'll leave Freeman in net, you'd have to assume. You'd have to assume the Rebels will give it to Wong and probably let him run with it. Maybe it's D-Word. Someone in the corner. Freeman's up there. They're going to triple team Wong. The group's in. Ang probably cutting towards the goal. And you might as well just chuck it long. Wong with a fake. And he's gone. See you later, Ethan Wong. To the net. He's got an empty net if he wants to shoot at. He's just going to hold it now in the corner. How are you, Fort Saskatchewan? You're off to provincials for the second year in a row. And now a little bit of rough stuff down low. As expected, the St. Albert crew decide to goon it up late as Reynold goes and jumps Wong. Wong's got him on the floor, feeding him knuckle sandwiches. You don't jump the Rebels at home, especially when your season's over. The Fort Saskatchewan Rebels! You got Ethan Wong pumping up the crowd. How are you? Book your ticket to provincials. Ethan Wong goes off with a bang. And now we got a little bit of rough stuff down low in the beer gardens. Looks like someone in a purple shirt is taking a leave. Not quite sure what happened, but hey, see you later. Don't need any of that, the JRC. How are you, Fort Saskatchewan? We will see you in Red Deer! North champs, can you say back to back? The Fort Saskatchewan Rebels, new coach, doesn't matter. Darren Bray leads them to a North championship. Jackson Freeman, stellar. What can you say about him? Massive performance between the pipes. And your final score from the JRC, 10-8 for the Fort Saskatchewan Rebels. Final shots of the game, 49 for the Rebels, 35 for the St. Albert Crew. And for St. Albert, their season comes to an end. A banged up team, couple of injuries, couple of suspensions. And you know what? Hey, they're a team that plays with emotions. They bounce back, but they also put themselves in some pretty bad situations. And Fort Saskatchewan makes them pay. Special teams, while the Rebels, they cap that off. As Terry Dawkin decides to grab the game ball. Let's hope he doesn't take that with him. That's about the lowest thing you can do, especially after you lose a game. Handshakes ensue. It's the best part of sports. A hard-fought battle. Game 3 goes down to the wire. And the Fort Saskatchewan Rebels top the St. Albert Crew 10-8 in a thriller, a barn burner series. It doesn't get much better than this. The Rebels, I don't think they're going to acknowledge that cup. They want to get home and sleep. Oh, it looks like they'll call them back. Slowly but surely. Let's take a quick look at your 3 stars of the night for 12 Ounce Sports, brought to you with Whitson Nutrition and Performance, and Penn, Ohio, sealing your 3rd star. Jackson Freeman, he was great. 27 saves for the 20-year-old netminder. Stood his ground. He was the better of the netminders. Didn't matter who was in net for St. Albert. Freeman was better. And he made him pay. Your 2nd star of the night. I loved his performance on the backhand. Even scored a goal. Christian Searson, an assist on the first one. Scores a big goal in the 2nd period. And you know, just an all-around great defensive game. Couple of big hits. Honorable mention, Caden Cullum. Another defender who was flying out there. And your 1st star of the night. Boy, if he could play St. Albert every single game, you know he would. Zach Wildeboer. My goodness. a hat trick, including a shorty out there. All this guy does is score on purple. 10-8, your final score. We'll stay live for the trophy presentations. You're listening on 12-ounce Sports Radio. Well, it's back to regular programming for you. You know what it is, 12-ounce Sports, your home for Sports Talk Radio. Thanks for tuning in. Cody Jansen with the call. It's still TBD on provincials. We'll let you know. Stay tuned on Twitter at 12OZ Sports. You got to tune in there. Those of you listening on 12-ounce Sports Radio, have yourself a good night.
On behalf